Assalamualaikum, good day everyone, and welcome to our presentation video. Today, we will be discussing the framework and significance of maintenance fees and sinking funds within strata residential developments with specific reference to PPA 1M Selasih located in Precinct 17 Putrajaya. PPA 1M Selasih is in Precinct 17 Putrajaya. It is a development under the One Malaysia Civil Servants Housing Program, also known as Perumahan Penjawat Awam 1 Malaysia. PPA 1M Selasih is one of the government-initiated housing developments designed to support civil servants with affordable, quality accommodation. The development comprises 7 residential blocks featuring essential facilities such as lift, surau, playgrounds, parking bays, and security posts. The overall development is managed by Landworth Properties Sendirian Berhad, which is responsible for day-to-day maintenance, long-term planning, and administrative coordination on behalf of the Joint Management Body, JMB.
In any high-rise residential environment, especially strata buildings such as PPA 1M Selasih, efficient maintenance management is the foundation of livability, safety, and community well-being. Maintenance management encompasses more than simple repair tasks. It includes the scheduled and unscheduled upkeep of shared facilities such as elevators, corridors, green spaces, guardhouses, lighting, and the building envelope. Landworth Properties Sendirian Berhad ensures that these elements are maintained in accordance with safety, health, and functional requirements. This systematic approach helps to preserve asset value, promote resident satisfaction, and uphold standards for shared living environments. A well-structured maintenance plan is not only essential for daily operations but also plays a critical role in risk prevention and long-term sustainability.
For maintenance fee structure and operational framework implemented at PPA 1M Selasih, as you can see, the monthly fee is structured based on unit size. There's 3 types. This fee isn't arbitrary. It covers essential services such as cleaning, security, electricity for common areas, facility repairs, and daily operations. It ensures that shared living environment remain clean, safe, and functional. For payment method, residents can pay via cash, which takes around 2 working days to process, or use online bank transfer. All transactions are recorded using the CSS system, which ensure accountability and transparency. The system maintains a daily record of payment and issue end-of-day closing reports. Now let's look at the legal framework and what happens if resident fails to pay. Legal compliance, they are governed under the Strata Management Act 2013 and Act 757, which mandates that every parcel owner in strata property must pay their share for common property upkeep. Defaulter policy, resident is officially considered a defaulter after 3 months of unpaid fees. For the consequences, the defaulter name is posted on the notice board. They will be denied access to shared facilities and the guard entrance. And also, for the new method, they will be enjoining lawyers to issue the letters of demand, which has been more effective than the old tribunal process.
Next is maintenance fee issues. Maintenance fees are supposed to keep everything running smoothly, yet in practice, we still face many challenges. One of major problems is non-payment or late payment by residents. For example, when the new management took over, they found over 120,000 in unpaid fees left behind. This kind of neglect causes cash flow problems and delay important maintenance work. Another real issue is unallocated or unidentified payment. Some residents pay by cash without giving a receipt, or the cash is banked in as lump sum without clear details. This also creates confusion. In our side, they even found 40,000 in payment that could not be traced at first. This shows how lack of proper payment record can damage trust and create more work for the management team. Another challenge is the mindset. Some residents still think like they are living in government quarters, where they don't need to pay for shared facilities. They forgot that things like lift, cleaner, guard, and light all depend on these fees. There are also the issue of fixed fee versus rising costs. Price for materials and operation keep increasing, but many residents resist any proposal to raise the maintenance fees. Finally, a lack of transparency can make things worse. When residents don't see how their money is spent, they lose trust, skip the AGM, and give less feedback, which make improvement even harder. So what's the solution? First, better record keeping. Clear receipt and more online payment help avoid untraceable money. Most importantly, open communication builds trust so residents know exactly how their money keep the building safe, clean, and working for everyone.
Complementary to the maintenance fee is the sinking fund, a long-term financial reserve designed to support major capital expenditure. This fund is not intended for daily or monthly upkeep, but rather for structural improvement or replacement that fall outside the routine scope of maintenance. In Malaysia, the Strata Management Act stipulates that the sinking fund shall be collected at 10% of the maintenance fee unless otherwise prescribed. Sinking fund only can be used for repainting, enhancing, and upgrading. For example, repainting exterior walls, upgrading water tanks, replacing lift, and replacing perimeter fencing. At PPA 1M Selassie, this fund plays a critical role in safeguarding the long-term functionality and appearance of the building complex. It also serves as a contingency pool for emergency expenditure where the cost of repair may exceed the current budget allocation. For the standard operation on how to use the fund is, first, the property management must go through AGM and EGM to present or propose the project to MC or GMB, and the project will go through voting to see how many agree with the idea. The voting only takes 3/4, which means if the MC has 10% in it, only 7 out of 10 vote is needed to approve the project.
Despite the crucial importance of sinking fund, it is often misunderstood or underutilized. So now let's look at the sinking fund issues that often arise in PPA1M Selassie. So firstly, there is a lack of transparency, misallocation and misuse of funds, irregular paying contribution from residents, and lastly, investment and growth challenges. To address these challenges, it is vital to improve resident education, conduct periodic assessment, and ensure transparent reporting of all financial activities. So now let's look at the difference between maintenance fee and sinking fund. Maintenance fee can only be used for reoccurring expenses such as daily operations. For example, security, cleaning, landscaping, minor repairs, utilities, and general maintenance. As for sinking fund, according to Strata Management Act 757, it can only be used for repainting, upgrading, and enhancing the building. Sinking fund is reserved for major capital expenditures, for non-reoccurring large-scale repairs or even upgrades.
In summary, both maintenance fees and sinking funds are necessary financial instruments in the management of stratified residential buildings. They ensure that the property is not only well maintained today but is also well prepared for the demands of tomorrow. For developments such as PPA1M Selassie, which aim to serve as long-term quality housing for civil servants, sustainable management practices depend heavily on timely contributions, active resident engagement, and transparent financial governance. We hope this presentation has provided valuable information for maintenance fee and sinking funds. Thank you for watching.